Yo, what's up everyone, Prod.Fadedwave here. Today I'm going to be showing you a much requested thing, and this is a mixing tutorial. This is how to make your beat absolutely slap like industry producers. So let's get straight into it. I have this little beat I've made here, and there's absolutely no mixing done to it, and this is what it sounds like. So, as you can hear, it's a little bit muddy, so what we're going to do is I'm going to go step through step just to show you how to make this absolutely smack. So, first of all, mixer. On your master, you're going to want a soft clipper. It's literally all you need. And then that's going to just make it so everything hits a lot better, so it sounds like this. As you can hear, the 808 is just coming through a lot better. Then what you want to do, I've got my melody routed through here, so all I'm going to do, simple EQ, and you're going to want to go to this setting here, and you just drag this up a little bit. I normally put it round about here-ish, so about 88 Hz, and it's going to make your 808 hit a lot harder, so it sounds like this. As you can hear, the 808 already comes through so much better with that. Then what you want to do is add EQ on most other things just to remove little frequencies which will mix together and you don't really want. So I'm going to just do that right now. As you see here, I literally don't put any mixing on my 808 because I don't think the main 808 actually needs any mixing because it's already perfect by itself. Another little simple trick you can do is this little here on the EQ is you can just turn this up to boost the levels. Basically it's the same as just doing gain, but it's a little bit faster because you do it in EQ. Now after the EQ you'll hear it sounds a lot more clear and a lot better in some areas. But the bad thing about this is everything's the same kind of level, and there's going to be like things which you don't want in the same level. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to go through and just level everything and show you how to do that. So first of all, I've got my melody, so I'm going to just get this here. And I do this mostly by ear, but you can also look at the decibels here and just see where different things are. But you're just going to do a bit of this, a bit of hearing what's happening really, and just do this. Now it's literally just that simple, it's only took a little bit. And basically what you want to do here is, there's a basic rule of thumb I like to use, is the melody hits around here, more than likely. Then you're going to want your clap and your 808 to be the loudest things in the track because that's what the rapper's going to follow and that's what hits through. And then you want your hi-hat to be a bit lower, just tucked underneath, so it sounds a bit clearer. This is the second 808, which is just adding the bounce in between, so this is just tucked in a little bit more. And then the little perks here and the snare is just turn it down a little bit, just so it's more in the background. And then we'll do some little processing things in a minute just to make it sound a lot better. Then this bit here I forgot to explain is literally just part of the melody here. It's like a little bouncy perk thing. Then, a little thing which some people don't actually use, but I think it's really good to use, is these little things here, so stereo separation. You turn to the left to separate it more, or right to mono. And basically, I like to just separate everything a little bit. Hits a lot harder, especially on like big speakers and things like that. So I'm going to just do that now. So as you can see, it literally takes like no effort at all. It's just mixing is really fast. Once you get a hang of things, it's all about how you hear things, and really it's all up to taste, but there is obviously a wrong way to do it, and you don't want to do it the wrong way, because mixing is one of the big things in beats. If you have a really bad mix, then the rapper's never going to want to use the beat or rap over it. Then what we're going to move on to is just little effects like reverb, delay, just the things to add a little spice and flavour, one would say. So what I'm going to start with is melody. If you're adding reverb to your melody, make sure you have the little low cut here and you turn it up a little bit, because you don't really want the reverb to be on the low end in a melody, especially because that's the main thing, and the 808 will just get far too muddy after you've done all these steps. Now as you can see here, I'm adding a little bit of reverb to my hi-hats. This just so they stand out a little bit more and sound like this. Just have a little bit more width to them as you want them to, well, stand out. Now with your open hat, what you can do to spice them up a little bit, click here, ping pong. Turn this wet down a little bit, just so it goes through your head a little bit better. And then what you can do is you can go get a reverb, do this. Now, there is a certain way to use effects in your actual thing. All the effects which are on the top will affect the bottom ones. So the reverb is affecting all of these up here. Now, if this was the other way around, the delay would be affecting the reverb, which you don't really want necessarily. Now, another thing you can do if you want to maybe use the same effects is it will change the name of things, but you can go up here, file, hold this, and then you can drag to the other thing, and it will change the name like I said, but all the effects will stay the exact same, and you will obviously need to mess around with volumes again because that gets changed as well. Also, don't forget to use like things like this, the little mix knob here. This is basically the same as this, but you can control it a bit more easier while you're mixing through, and basically this is what it sounds like so far. As you can hear, it literally sounds clean as, like it sounds perfect. Now, that was super simple, and this is probably a really short video, but that's literally all you need to mix a good beat. So, thank you very much for watching. Please leave a like, comment, subscribe, all them things. Thank you for watching. Bye.